What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the weekly dev stream. Oh my god, the ghost with sunglasses is fantastic. That fits perfectly. What's going on, Thomas? Thanks for swinging by. Adam, what's up? How you feeling? Alright, so we've got a fun stream planned for today. We've got a bunch of new sound effects in the game. So we're going to play around with those. And we also made it so that the invisible switch can now be linked to activate and deactivate it. So leads to a lot of really cool situations where you can essentially make things trigger in the dungeon based on things that the player does. So a lot of cool setups and things that can result from that. So we're going to do some basic testing with that, just see how it feels and play around with it a bit. Feeling nearly 100%. Awesome. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. What else? I think that's it. Let's jump in. Have some fun. Yeah, we have emotes now. So if you subscribe, you get a bunch of emotes. And yeah, I don't think there's a way to give people free emotes. I looked. It's like locked behind something, so. You were looking too, yeah. All right. Let's take a look here. We have a lot of sound effects to show off. So before we get to that, you'll probably hear some as we're testing out the invisible switch, but we'll get to those in a second. So when you go to the invisible switch now, there's now an option for a deactivated version. Looks like we got to update the tooltip still. That's okay. Inactive. Oh yeah, so just this one needs to be updated. Yep. We'll get that updated. Yeah, if you put down the switch now. You have an extra layer of kind of puzzle designing. So you know, you could make it so maybe you've got some things that you don't want to trigger later. Let's say maybe, I don't know, you want to make it so that if the player walks through here, doesn't defeat the slime. You know, it says you didn't defeat the slime. The next room will be hard if you don't. The cogs are a turning. Yeah. And then, I don't know, you just have a bunch of, you know, you set up something in here, like, all right, so now you didn't defeat the slime? The next room will be hard if you don't. Oh no, this room's hard. Then if we defeat the slime, it will turn off the invisible switch so that text will no longer trigger. And there we go. So there's a simple example, but I think gives you a good idea of how you can make some cool, complex situations with that. Yeah, branching paths, exactly. Plot twist, you're soft locked regardless, no exit tile. No! Let's see, what else would be a cool way to show this off? I mean, it gets deep because you can link them to each other. Wonder if you can... Yeah, there's two versions, Adam. There's the single trigger one, and then there's the repeatable one. So it just depends which one you put down. So yeah, if you put down a repeatable one, link it to a repeating switch here. And then have another one that turns this on and off. No, it doesn't work. Oh, it works again. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Whoa, 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 wait a minute. The possibilities. That's right. The gears are a-turning. Yeah, I think this opens up a lot of doors. Off the top of my head, I can't think of a cool, complex example to build right now. But I think this gives a lot of complex options. Was that a pun? Yes. Yes, it opens a lot of doors. Literally. Yes. There. It opens a lot of doors. Actually, what's this gonna do? Yeah, because it's it's opening and closing the door at the same time because it's linked to both. Chaos. Okay. Let's not do that. Made a noisemaker. I did. Nice sound effects for my collapsing castle. Oh yeah, there you go. Speaking of sound effects, maybe we'll come back and do a little more with the transparent switch after. But let's run through the sound effects. I have my volume turned up a little bit. If I'm getting any feedback, let me know, because I need to be able to hear these. Let's see. So, could use a bunch of cracked walls and explode them via links. Oh yeah, that's true. Turn down the BGM and crank the sound effects. I could, but I want to give an idea of what it sounds like against the against the BGM. Because that's kind of like, you know, what it should sound like. And it'll help us to kind of evaluate the levels. Which, are mine set? Okay, they're equal. Good. Okay, first one. Erasing things in build mode. Sounds pretty good and kind of matches that dust poof. Nice. Kind of a weird echo reverb to it that I'm not super happy about, but it works well. Yeah. It's a little interesting. Maybe we can cut that part out. Take a look at it. Crank the bass. All right, hovering over the bag in build mode. So this bag icon over here that you click to adjust the player settings now has a little click to it. And a little snap noise when it goes down. That one's pretty satisfying. I'm really happy with that one. It's going to be a long stream, folks. I know. There's a lot of sound effects. All right, we'll keep going. Yep, hovering off of it. We got that one. Moving an object in build mode. So when you grab a material and you set it down, there's a new noise. Just a little womp womp. This is going to end up like those remixes people make of generic Windows 95 sound effects into songs. Yes. I think that sounds pretty good. Okay. All right, moving on. When you place a link arrow on an object and to an object, I'm going to figure out a way to make an auto run level where you hold up and it plays music using invisible switches and sound effects. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I do think it would be cool to... Yeah, I was just going to suggest actually a music tile. Or yeah, maybe a block would be better or something that you could link to, and it'll trigger, and we could do the full scale, like a full scale of notes. And then that way people can make songs. That'd be fun. I like it. All right. So when you click on something to link it, and then you place the connecting link arrow, it'll make a noise. Sounds nice. I like it. Stardew has a couple of those too. I like how theirs works where it plays the note if you run into it. Yeah, that is cool. Should probably have a different noise for a failed link. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, can you make note of that? I'll try to find a sound for, like, when a link doesn't complete. Okay, what else? Placing an item or an enemy in a spawner. I like it. Definitely sounds like you're, you know, like setting something up in a spawner. Very nice. Pushing a bookcase. Oh god, this dungeon's gonna be insane. I need to delete these bats. There we go. It's a little hard to hear. Maybe we need to make this a little louder. Here, just so that you can all hear it. I'll turn that off. Yeah, sounds good. We just need to make it louder, I think. Okay. Let me take a note here. Push bookcase sound effect louder. All right. And then when you push a stone block, we have a new noise. Also kind of quiet, huh? Should maybe be a little louder. We turn it off so you can all hear. It sounds pretty good. No, not pushable. Oh, that was weird. Why can't I push this left? Oh, yeah, interesting. Yeah, because there's a room over there. We changed the room bounds. Yeah, we'll probably want to change that. Okay. Added that blocker between rooms, so you can't go between rooms. Yeah, but the block also sees it and says it can't go that way. Yeah. Interesting dilemma. Yeah, wow. The block defies you. It does. But it's also easily solvable by just adding another row here. You know. So I don't know. All right. Player clicks on anything placeable to add to their cursor. So when you click on any of the stuff in the menu, it's a very subtle sound. Room bounds are a weird edge case. Ha! Nice. So I like the sound. It shouldn't be like in your face and annoying because you're going to hear it a lot. So just a little indicator that you've added something to your cursor. Very nice. When you save your dungeon, definitely sounds like a save, right? When you exit the game without saving your dungeon. Ambulance siren. Yeah. Save your dungeon. It's weird that I can't upload. I must have named the exe wrong or something. I don't know. The ghost of unsaved dungeons. Okay, plays when placing down any material. So you've heard this one because I've been doing stuff already, but when you place something down now, it makes this noise. Which I think matches pretty well what's going on. Gives it kind of weight. Oh, I'm missing the Steam app ID. Yeah, okay. That's a noise, yeah. Kind of sounds like popcorn. Or being fired at by a machine gun full of popcorn. Yeah, you can adjust the sound effects volume slider. It's gonna, you know, be for all sound effects, but yeah. Need to buy a different brand of popcorn if it sounds like that. Yeah, fair enough. Great level, Timmy. Yeah, it's art, okay? It's art. Still working on it as well. We're preventing the sound from playing on the same frame, but I think it might need a short window instead, yeah. Probably. There's a little bit too much going on, I think. Okay. Sync up the sound effects already in for the warp pad. We did that, and then we ended up replacing the warp pad noise. So I'll just go ahead and play that one now. Sounds pretty good. How does it sound with the music on? Yeah, that one's good. Cool. That's two separate sound effects, or is that part of one sound effect? It's two separate sound effects, but the one for when you warp in is taken from the warp out sound effects. Like I cut it in half or whatever. Or maybe Matt did, I don't remember. But one of us, yeah. But yeah, it's two sound effects. If you get interrupted teleporting, oh yeah. It's a good question. Let's try it. Yeah, I probably should kill the sound effect if you get interrupted. That's a good point. What the heck? It was working before. There we go. Yeah, okay. I'll make a note of that. Top sound effect where gets interrupted on warp pad. Okay. Sounds good though. That'll be a bit of work. Okay. Yeah, the whoosh definitely doesn't make sense if you're not whooshing. There's a new sound effect when you push down a floor tile. A floor switch. Sounds really good. Yeah, I like this one a lot. How does it sound if you go over a bunch of them? I bet it's really satisfying. Bubble wrap the level, yeah. I'll link each one to a set of doors. Nope, not doing it. Okay, dash boots. When you use the dash boots, there's a new noise that plays. It's a little quiet, huh? Yeah, a little quiet. Dash boot sound effect is a little quiet. For something you're going to do all the time. Yeah, true, but do you feel like it's too quiet, though? I feel like even for that, it's a little too quiet. Like, you can barely hear it. Oh, it's a spatial? Okay. Tiny bit? Okay. Fair enough. Definitely fits. I like that sound effect. You get the dash boots, you dash literally everywhere. Yeah, unless you're trying to be careful. You're pretty much dashing all around. Nice, cool. Okay. What else? When the fire... Maybe slight pitch variations. Yeah, we were talking about doing that for a lot of things. We probably should. Probably a good thing to start looking into. Wow, I actually did not know I would be safe here. I just randomly put down the statues. That's pretty awesome. Simple geometry, yeah. So yeah, I feel like this one's a little quiet too. Hey, Sanjay! Thanks for swinging by. We're testing out your sound effects. He didn't make them, but he implemented them. We kind of found a lot of them from packs and things, yeah. Yeah, they're sounding good. Do we have a card for the fireballs going over objects they're next to? I don't remember if we made a bug for that or not. I think we did. All right. It sounds good. We just need to crank up the volume a bit, I think. Okay, so when the player obtains a new item, we have a special sound that plays. And this one is actually a sound effect that Benny made, our composer. See how it sounds with the sound on. Yeah, I think that's good. Very cool. Plays when a player adds a new room. Okay, so adding a new room. Oh, that's right. You can't really hear it over the sound of all the stuff popping in, but it's there. I think it sounds good regardless when a new room's added. It's like, poof. Cool. Play the falling noise for enemies and other fallable objects as well. Yeah, so before, when the player fell in a pit, we have that like pew noise that plays. And it did not play for enemies or anything else. And now it does. Oops. Shoot. Very nice. There we go. Reminds me of the bite into a Slim Jim commercial. And then when you push stuff into the pit, that will also... Hi, I'm streaming. I'm streaming. Can I help you? If he's not the center of attention, he throws a fit. There you go. You got your moment. He is loud. He is old and cranky. Chewie just wants to be center of attention all the time. Chewie's a cool cat. He is. What's Beans up to these days? He's good. He's just lounging. He's laying in his bed, so. Oh, I take it back. Beans is right here. He must have heard you. There's Beans. Beans the MVP. Yes. Beans used to help us stream Mario Maker all the time. He even got his own emoji. Remember those Goofus and Gallant comics? No, I don't. Goofus and Gallant. Chewie acts obnoxious until he gets on stream. Beans waits patiently for his fame. This is true. They rolled comics for like the right way to do something the wrong way. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll look it up. So next sound effect, there's a sound effect when you open a chest. We added like a rattle. I'm actually really proud of this one because I found this sound effect and I modified it until it worked. I think it fits really good. Let me turn off the sound. They were in those highlights magazines. Oh, no, I remember highlights for sure. Nice. Sounding good. Holy crap, looking into the Goofus and Gallant comic. It's 100% pure propaganda. Oh yeah, okay, this one's quick. When you destroy the candelabra, it uses the same noise as the skull. Just like a crumbling noise. Play it with sound on. I think that works for now. All right. When the Warthog enemy destroys a cracked block. Dang, where can we test this? There's also a new effect when it hits the wall. You can hear that. We'll test that right now. Definitely gives it some impact, some force. Yeah, the cracked block maybe sounds a little too light. Did it always screen shake? That's relatively new. I think it was there in the demo. Okay, that's actually pretty satisfying. I do kind of like that sound effect now that I'm getting used to it. Work on the spatial sound being too low. Okay. Oh God, run. This is animal cruelty, yes. No, warthogs are actually immune to pain. These ones are. So, don't you sick PETA on us. We don't want that. There was a time in the 50s when scientists questioned if infants could feel pain. Yeah. Well. This is a video game. I don't think video games can feel pain. Plays when the player picks up an arrow or stack of arrows. We should probably have a sound effect when you increment. Like a little effect for when you increment something. Or decrement. When Goofus falls and skins his hands and knees, he cries like a baby. Gallant gets up smiling, even if blood is seeping from his knees. Okay, yeah, this one also a little quiet, but sounds pretty good. Let's turn the sound off. Nice. Subtle, but makes a nice difference. Sound for when the player picks up a quiver. So this plays after the celebration sound. So it's going to be a little hard to hear. You have to listen. It's when the quiver goes into the player and into their inventory. Is there no way to see how many arrows you have if you don't have a bow? No, there isn't. Oh yeah, and you hear it if you pick it up after you've already picked one up. So you can hear it better that way. But right here when it goes in, you hear that. Sounds good. Wonder if we want an ammo section in the inventory. I don't think it would hurt, honestly. Might be a good idea to do that. Or even maybe when you pause. Oops. Like maybe here, you know, or here. Actually, here it probably makes sense under the keys, because that's already like collectibles, right? So it could just be like, you think in the inventory panel? Yeah, that probably makes sense. Like down here. All right. When you pick up bombs or the bomb bag, yep, very simple sound, but just a nice pickup noise. I like that. When you pick up a heart, sounds good. Definitely sounds like getting some health. Picks up a key or boss key. Still need to fix the bomb item if you run out of bombs. Oh, yeah. Definitely sounds like grabbing a key. Sounds good. Cool. Oops. Okay. Extra life. So we're going to fix this one so that the sound plays when it gets added to your inventory. So it'll like increment the number and then go ba-da. Oh, that's interesting. Extra ones play the key pickup noise. I don't think that's right. Yeah, we've been kind of toggling between sound on, sound off. Yeah, that should be a quick fix, right? Cool. Coins. We want to do the celebration for every new life. Yeah, I think it's a big enough item we probably should. I think it's a good idea. Could just do the celebration. Because if you really want to give the player a bunch of extra lives, you can just stack them, so it's not like we're taking that away. So each coin stack size has a different pickup noise. So let's listen to those. Sounds pretty good. Let's do it with... What's the noise for negative gold? It's the sound of me groaning. Sounds good. Toilet flush noise, yeah. Or we could play the womp womp womp. When the player picks up a bow. So this will only ever play once. So you get the normal celebration music, and then when the bow goes into your inventory, you'll hear it. Turn it off for a sec. You hear the little bow, like bow noise. Sounds good. Should probably have a keyboard shortcut for turning off the music and sound effects. Picks up the sword. Wheel of Fortune bankruptcy space. Oh, I already have the sword. Okay, so again, when it goes into your inventory here, little sword noise. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, sounds good. Okay. The player picks up a lantern. Sounds good. It's like the clanking of the metal of the lantern. For dash boots. So again, you'll hear when it goes into the player. Just a little poof kind of noise. Sounds good. Frog glove. Real quiet, but it's like a kind of a whoosh noise. Yeah, real quiet. Yeah, we'll have to turn that one up. Map. And binocular. And you pick those up. Sounds like a map. Nice. New enemy death sound. Oh yeah, so this one Benny made for us. Or edited for us. No, made. He made a new one, right? Sounds pretty good. Or no, that's right. He edited this one. But yeah, sounds really good. Definitely sounds like the enemy poofing away. Oh no, spoilers with the bat. Shouldn't have put bats out. Solve the mystery of the key noise for extra lives. Oh, okay. Oh, you had a default. Nice. Okay. Alright, sounds good. Cool. That's the big card. So now just a few on the second card. Already erased objects. Mode. Hitting the enemy with the sword. So this was funny. It sounded like a fart noise, so we took it out. But we have other hit noises we're going to test out. I just got to make a new card for him. Using the lantern. I was dying. Yeah. It was pretty funny. Well, it's funny because if you go back and listen to Link to the Past, if you listen to the noise when you hit an enemy, it really does sound like a fart noise. And I heard the noise we found, and I was like, oh, that's going to be perfect. It sounds a lot like Link to the Past. And yeah, straight up just a fart noise. So yeah, when you use the lantern now, it plays a little whoosh noise, like a fire whoosh. Sounds good. If you light a torch. Very nice. Okay. Okay, so the bat wing flap, I kind of spoiled this one. Yeah, when a bat chases you, it now flaps its wings and makes a noise. Sounds really good. I get where you're coming from, but it's a bit different. Plus, in the context of the sound font, it works. Yeah, for sure. Oh, it sounds really good. I like the bat flap. Ghost Devil Fire. So when you defeat the ghost in its demon form, it's now going to play a sound effect. So you get that whoosh noise. Sounds really good. So make Tony's Luigi's Mansion level even better. Sounds great. Statue light up noise. So we're still kind of talking about this one. We made it so that... Oh, you did edit it. Okay, cool. So when the red light comes on, you get that activate noise. Boom. But we're looking into a sound effect for when it kind of like rattles and opens here. So looking for something for that still. I like that one though. Sounds really good. Warthog runs into walls. We already showed off. Boss door opens. We added a new rumble sound This one still needs a little bit of work. We're going to add an effect so that it like slams when it's done opening. But for now, here's how this sounds. So you hear like that rumbling sliding of the door, and then there's going to be like a at the end. So just need to add that in still. Seems good. Oh, when anything plays from a link. So when anything appears from a link, sorry. Sounds pretty good. A little spoopy, yeah. That sounds really good with the sound effect. Or with the visual effect, I mean. I'm so tired today. Nice. So yeah, that'll work with anything you make appear. Very cool. We already showed off the warp in stuff. Warp pad turn on. We have a sound effect for when the warp pad turns on and off. Here, let me do a repeat switch. Oops. Random thought. What if there was a delay between triggering a link and activating it based on the distance of the link? How would that help? I don't think it's necessary, like thinking about it. Just spitball it. Okay. It's a neat idea. I think what's really going to help is once we get the camera pan in for triggering links. That'll be really nice. Because it'll like freeze, show you, then trigger it, and then come back. Oh, you know what? It's getting kind of drowned out by the link activate noise here. Let's do some invisible. Player really wanted, they could link to a timer switch, then link to whatever they want. Oh yeah, that's true. Audio just sounds lower across the board for you. Yeah, a little bit. Some of the sound effects, though, are definitely a little quieter than others. I think that one sounds good. Hovering over options, we decided to remove. Oh, clicking on the menu tabs. So when you click on these tabs in the menu here, get a nice little sound effect. I think that sounds good. And again, it's not like annoying and in your face because you're going to be hearing it a lot. Just a little click. Very nice. Oh, same sound effect for the link color groups. That's right. So when you click these, you'll get the same thing. Or no, this is a different sound effect. This is the same. Yeah, this is the same as clicking on these. Yeah. It's the same as selecting the menu options. But yeah, good bring up. I forgot to mention that the groups have a sound effect too. Yeah, sounds good. Oh, pick up heart container in build mode or play mode. So when you pick up a heart container, and this, just like the lives, we're going to end up changing so that the sound effect plays when it actually adds the heart. But right now you get the celebration, and then when it goes to the player, you're going to hear the sound effect. So instead of adding the heart right away, we're going to have it so that it'll like add right there, and then maybe there's like a sparkle effect that plays on it. All right, cool. I think that's everything. So, good stuff. Definitely adds a lot more to the game. We've got a lot more sound effects in. Definitely gets like almost everything covered. We still have a handful of things we need to add sound effects to, but we got a lot of the major stuff covered, which is nice. Oh yeah, when you click on these, it makes a noise too. Different buttons. Still need like an undo, redo sound effect. I guess maybe not, because it'll play whatever sound effect for, you know, deleting and adding, right? So I guess not adding. Probably should. But yeah, good stuff. What else? So did we add in the name of your dungeon popping up when you start a level? I think we did. Yeah, not via playtest. Missing the Yi and Baba sound effects. Yeah, that'll be in a DLC, the Yi DLC. So yeah, you can see the title pops up. Level name's too long. Is that what happened? Yeah, the layering looks a little off. Adam's level, maybe not the best example because it takes a while to load. There we go. Yeah, I think the text is layered underneath the drop shadow or whatever. Let's go to Loot of the Good King's Tomb. Yeah, something with the layering. Layering looks fine for you. It's a weird one. Wow, it's crazy what a difference the sound effects make. Just interacting with all this stuff. So cool. Did you test the ghost burning sound effects? Yeah, I did. I showed that one. Sounds really good. Need a noise when the player's doing the spin animation for death. We have one, actually. We need to implement it. Forgot to add that to the list. You make a note. To be continued in sound effects part 4, yes. If Sanjay's not getting sick of sound effects by now. Revenge of the audio controller. Maybe it was just the size of the text. Let's see. Yeah, weird. But yeah, anyways, we added that. It'll display the name of the dungeon when you hit play, and then it fades away. But yeah, there's some layering issues, so we're working on that. Yeah, sounding really good. Excited for where the game's at. We, for those that don't know, we do have our Kickstarter pages up. You can get notified when the Kickstarter is going to go live, and we're getting geared up for PAX West. We're going to have a booth there. So pretty excited. Just like last year, it'll be a good time. Whoa, that was crazy. What was that noise? I think oh, that was all the enemies spawning in. Okay. Sounded cool though. Yeah, I made a booming noise. I will come to PAX West and visit if I win the Mega Millions in 59 minutes. Awesome. We will see you there. Fingers crossed, yeah. What if I told you Beans will be at our booth? He won't be, but I can tell you that. Alright, well, I think we'll call the stream there. We got to accomplish everything we wanted. We got to show off at least a little bit how the repeatable transparent, or the transparent switch can now be linked to turn on and off, which is really nice. Lots of cool implications for designs there. Got to show off all the sound effects. And yeah, we'll be back next week showing off more new stuff. So, very exciting. If you're new here, Discord link is down below. You can jump in, chat with us. We've got our Discord. Steam page is up. You can wishlist the game. And our Kickstarter page is up. You can get notified when the Kickstarter is live, which will be in a couple months here. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. Sanjay, Thomas, Adam, thanks for hanging out. And yeah, I'll play us out with the trailer. Hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. I love that ghost with sunglasses. That's awesome. All right, have a great weekend, all. We'll see you next time. Thinking ghost with 3 hands somehow. All right, have a good night, all.